Welcome back to This is VANCOLOUR. If you follow my commentary, you know that I'm no fan of AirBNB, Vrbo, or VRBO, basically any kind of short-term rental system, which has clearly contributed to BC's housing crisis. But is Airbnb a scam for the consumer? Our featured guest tonight certainly thinks so. He's a local comic based here in Vancouver, who you've seen on Jimmy Kimmel Live and CBC's Comedy Night with Rick Mercer. He is Dino Archie. Dino, so nice to see you.
Good to see you too, man.
I've been waiting for you to come back.
You know, and this was the perfect opportunity to come back.
Yeah?
To hate on something.
You got some beefs with Airbnb. You've been traveling and you've been using their services and you're not a fan.
I want to defund Airbnb. You know, abolish. They try to get rid of police. I want to abolish Airbnb.
Okay.
It was a good idea.
This is political for you.
I want it out, man. I'm hating on Airbnb, man, because it was a good idea. It's like mom and pop, but rentals, It was a good idea at first, but so was freeing Britney Spears, but sometimes you got to leave the cookies in the oven a little longer.
Okay.
I felt like the Airbnb, they missed some things.
So I've never actually used Airbnb as a consumer. I've just criticized it in terms of what it's doing to communities in our cities, but I want to hear it from your perspective and your experience. What is it about Airbnb that you're not a fan of?
It's hell. It's the word. I'm gonna tell you why. Because even from the start, when you get a hotel, you don't got to talk to anyone.
Right.
It's a corporation. You put in your credit card, put in the days. You know what time you're checking in.
Right.
You know what time you're checking out. With Airbnb, as soon as you find the spot, you rent it, and then you get a message from the owner.
Yes.
So already you got to interact with another human and do this daytime muggle talk.
Too much for you?
It's too much, because right away they go, oh, hi, I'm Steve, and thank you for renting out my chateau. And then you're like,
It sounds like your problem isn't with Airbnb, but just with human beings in general.
No, that's just, that is true. Because I leave the do not disturb sign on with the hotel.
Got it. Yeah.
But see, the difference is I don't have to do this small talk with the hotel. You got to get to know because they got to say, thank you for renting the thing. And then you got to say something back like, thank you. Hello, I'm in town doing business. Right. I don't want you to know anything about me.
Right.
I just want to get there. I don't want to meet anyone. I want to just, you know what I mean? So when you go, also with Airbnb, you can't even check in early. You got to check that time. They get to set the time.
Oh, okay.
So they'll set it. It's never early. Like,
they never work with your schedule?
No.
Oh.
They're like, it's open at 5 p.m. That's nighttime. That's the next day. You know what I mean?
But you're paying for that
You're
day.
paying for that day.
Yeah.
And then there's always, you don't know how it goes, but
No.
there's always a list of instructions because they're not supposed to be there, right? So they go, when you get there, there's a drop box. Put in the code 817-1932, and then you go. You can't find the address.
Right.
You're just pulling up to a neighbor. Like, imagine pulling up to a neighborhood in Surrey.
Yeah.
And you're just like, what drop box? I'm about to get shot. You know what I mean? You don't know what area it's in. You're just going into someone's random house. Have you ever walked up to someone else's house on accident after 5 p.m.?
I can't say that I have, so I don't know what that experience is like. I feel like it'd be very jarring and awkward.
It'd be horrible unless it's Halloween.
Right.
Then you could.
But you never go inside the house in Halloween.
No, you don't.
You don't sleep in the bed.
That's a breaking and entering right there. So you got to go in at 5 o'clock. You get into town at 10. So when you're traveling like me, you're getting in town early. So you got to just do stuff, just walking around during the day with your luggage like a lunatic.
Were you provided any amenities in these Airbnbs? Do they clean the room like they would in a hotel? Do they provide you with a gift basket?
They do. You know what? They have some stuff there, but that's not even, I don't even want that. This is my main beef with the Airbnb when they say, because they'll give you an option and go, we got the whole house, or we got, this place is a lovely place. It's private suite and you'll be left alone. And then you're trying to get the lockbox, you can't get it, and then all of a sudden the door opens and it's the owner. They live there. That's crazy.
Oh, so they're renting out a room.
Yeah, they don't say that.
Yeah.
They don't say that. Just say there's a room, no one will be there, and then you go and it's like, what are you doing here? If you rent out, let me relax. Look, if you rent out your place, I don't even want you in town.
Right.
That's the whole point. You got an Airbnb. You're supposed to, hey, I'm the captain now. This is my house. You rented out your house. You're not supposed to be here. Now you should be looking for a roommate. Instead, you're charging $200 to share it, to have a stranger in your home.
Yeah. So what attracted you to Airbnb aside from other than a hotel?
It used to be cheap. When it first started, that's
okay.
what I mean.
Yeah.
Like right away, it was like, yo, this is a good idea.
You strike me as someone that would pay the extra $1 to avoid human interaction.
I was broke
and struggling with a Dropbox and all that stuff.
Well, that last time I was here, we talked about the lockdown that hit my pockets.
Okay.
So I had to get back to the low road.
Okay.
So the
downgrade your accommodations.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. And it was a good idea at first, but then they got greedy. Now they charge you somehow they charge you a cleaning fee, but they don't clean the place.
Not while you're there. I think they clean it afterwards, right?
Yeah, that's you clean. It's your house. This is your house. And then you're not supposed to be there, man. I don't want to have to see you in the hallway. And this is ungodly. This is weird. And then you got to take off.
Next time you do a tour, you should just drive a camper van because it really sounds like the human interaction element is what you hate the most.
1,000%. It is because it's human interaction, but it's only done because of commerce. This is a business transaction.
Absolutely.
We wouldn't just be talking if I didn't pay for this, situation. But it's almost like a hotel without the perks of the hotel,
right?
But the prices are the same, and then you gotta smell another some people place it smells like them. I don't want to smell another person.
So really quick, all out ban on Airbnb short-term rentals. You're in. You want it banned.
I want it out.
Dino,
I want it out.
Dino, I'm on board for very different reasons, but I'm on board. Thanks so much for your time tonight. I appreciate it.
Thank you, man. Defund Airbnb.
Absolutely.
Keep Brittany free, but
folks, one of the best stand-ups in the entire country. He is Dino Archie. You're going to see more of Dino this season. He's going to be reporting from the low road right here on This Is VANCOLOUR. Now, after some business, apologies in advance to Premier David Eby, but ICBC is a scam, and Kyla Lee will explain why up next.